guess what? Yeah, that's right. It's almost closing time. You know how it is. The lights get ready to come on in the party. We about to get ready to get it. But guess what? Oh, let's get started. So, what I want to share with y'all today, we've been talking about and having good fun on the 7 PCPs. This is the challenge that we have, the 7 PCP challenge. And so hopefully that each time that you get one of the lessons, anything that we have on the site, that you start to take action to. You can set up and have a personal one-on-one appointment to make it more personal, so it goes from illustration and training to it goes to actual action and making content, but you want to make sure you do that. Sometimes I forget, so let me get started. Hit that bell, hit that subscription button at the top, at the bottom, to the left or the right. Hit the subscription button and the bell so you be notified when we have other programs. But most important, so we can get you the instruction sheet that we're talking about today. And so we've been talking about the 7 PCPs, which is the rules to the game, and it's the basic stuff to get you in. And so we're on number 5 today. And so you want to do these basic things because one thing leads to another. Now again, this strategies and these steps are not going to make you no super millionaire, okay? But guess what? These are the foundation that put you on pace to be a millionaire. These are the things that enhance your financial IQ so you can start doing the things that you need to do to make it happen. So of course, if you want more information, like I said, we got the sheet that if you, we should have it in the link below. If not, you can comment, we'll get it to you. But also, you can go to makingithappen0tohero.com. That's makingithappen0tohero.com. And that we have a 2-volume book. Again, we are paying for the book. The book is free. All right. It's free. We paying for the book. You just paying for the shipping and handling for us to ship it and mail it to you. And if you want more information on it, because these are shorter sessions, you can always go to, of course, our free webinar at financialtradesecrets.com. financialtradesecrets.com, and of course get the free webinar. So now let's talk about number 5, which is like one of my favorite specialties. Like, I get excited. Like, I like all the steps, I do all the steps, but I get real pumped on this one right here. Step number 5, if you're renting by a home, we talking about become an owner, not a loaner. Oh, I get real pumped about this right. This right here get fired up. So it's a few things. Now I know there's different strategies that people share. And so you got to be conscious about who coach you, what instructions you have. It's a lot of great people out here. Of course, I am no question beyond a shadow of a doubt one of the best that do. I'm an expert in this. I've been doing it over 30 years. I'm a chartered senior financial planner. I'm a licensed mortgage broker, real estate broker, insurance broker, investment broker, credit repair specialist, Cashflow Builder, and business specialist. And so I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. But you can use whoever you want to. But remember, too many cooks spoil the soup, okay? So, but what I want to share with you, some people tell you don't own a home, that you should invest first. All the scenario, it depends on where you at from a psychological level, depends where you at from a family level, and it depends where you at from a financial level. I will say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, stop renting. I don't care what nobody tell you, stop renting. Because there's so many values that you're going to get. First of all, you're going to have a certain level of self-esteem. You're going to have a certain level of accomplishment. It's going to be a boost to your psyche. It's going to be a boost and a belief to your family, because now your son, your daughter, your wife, your husband, now you're able to give them something that they can call their own. So it's different for people that are privileged. They may have a different answer to this, but I'm telling you right now, you want to get it. Now, you don't always have to start off though with a home. You can start off with a 2 to 4 unit building, which is what I suggest, because a 2 to 4 unit building is still considered residential. And then you can leave that 2 to 4 unit building after 12 months or more, and then you can go and get you a single family home and still qualify again for a first time home buy. I know I hit y'all in the head. That's a lot. I went fast and went quick again. You want to make sure you go to the website, get the book, Making It Happen, ZeroToHero.com, and you can get that. And so it's a lot that I have to teach you, but I just want to give y'all a few jewels, a few nuggets, give you a few facts, okay? I just want to get y'all that so we can be on the same page. So let me tell you just a few key things that you need to do. If you can rent, you can own a home. So what I share with people, that if you happen to have even a studio and you've been paying $500 in the studio, do you realize in 5 years that you done gave you have donated $30,000. So that means if you paying $1,000, you have gave the landlord $60,000. Do you know I got some people paying $1,800, $2,000? So that means in a 5-year period, you done gave away $120,000. Do you know you could have bought a home? You could have had a home built for that. Okay, you could have had a home for that. That's just 5 years. We ain't talking about no 7, no 10, and 15. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can rent, you can own a home. Let me tell you a few things to do. We talked about way up and making sure that you go to our channel. We got 5 steps how to buy a home, easy credit. We did the first step of the 7 PCPs. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can get the lessons. So we talked about in step number 1 is to work on getting your credit repair in order, because it increase your cash flow. But also I already knew when we came down here to this step right here, number 5, I knew it was going to come back up for you to get property. So these are some basic things you want to do as we close out. Number 1, you want to make sure that you know your debt to income ratio. That is huge. That's huge for buying a home, getting personal credit, as well as business credit. You want to know your debt to income ratio. What that is, I'm going to make it real simple. You take your total monthly debt divided by your total monthly income, that give you the ratio. That's why it's called debt to income ratio. Your total monthly debt divided by your total monthly income give you your debt to income ratio. If that ratio is, you want 35, 40 is like max. As long as you have it at 35, under 40, then you're in a position to put yourself and to get property, personal loans, and business loans. That's just one criteria though. So you want to do that. Now, when you do your total monthly debt, as we talk about up here in the cash flow system, do not put your expenses. Only put your liabilities, such as your car, your house, things that you, such as revolving installment debt. Those are student loans. Those are your debt. That's what you put. Don't put over here your utilities, your cable, your cell phone, your light in there. So you don't want to put that in there. All right. So I just want to make sure that I share that with you. All right. So then the next thing after we do that, and again we are making sure that you can get a copy of this. Then you want to know, of course, what is your credit score and your credit profile. Credit goes from 300 to 850, and you want to know where you at. I want you to write down a few numbers. Again, if you subscribe to the channel, or if you go to financialtradesecrets.com, register for the free webinar. We go over information about how to improve your credit and how it works, but I just want to share a few things with you. Credit goes from 300 to 850. In my book, it talks about 900 because prior to the crash in 2007, 2008, it used to be 900, but it goes to 850. But let me tell you 3 scores you need to write down. Write down 580, write down 640, and then write down 720. Ladies and gentlemen, starting from that 580, which is still considered bad credit, we can put you into a particular home. I know you've been told that you couldn't, but that's why I tell you, again, as long as you have all these things in order, your debt to income ratio in order, make for sure, of course, you got at least a 580 that's still considered D of worst credit. So that ain't nowhere, not even a C, but we can still put you in a home. 640, obviously you can start to put yourself to get personal credit, and then 720, you better get business credit with the skill sets and the program we have, and you in like Flynn, and we can make it happen. And then, so these are the things that happen in order for you to get property. Now, the next thing I want to share with you, this is huge. This is new, but it ain't super new. But right now, for you renting, what happened is that part of your profile is your history. And because you are renting your apartment, that you are not getting credit for the rental, that we have a program in place that now that you can get go up to at least 2 years, you can get rental history put on your credit report. That's the difference between having a house now or in 3 years from now. Ladies and gentlemen, Be a professional, have professional, get professional results. We talk about that all on the worksheet. That's why I said if you want the worksheet, you want to make for sure that you definitely contact us with us to make that happen. This is huge to do that, okay? Now let me share, I'm gonna give you 2 more jewels and nuggets. This right here, I don't even share this one that often, right? I normally share this one when you sit down with me one-on-one, but I'm in just a good mood. I just want to share with you because I'm the freedom coach. I want to give you all the game. Also, that can help you get a home. If you happen to have a bill, and if it's going to be paid off, if you could pay it down to at least 10 months, even though it's not paid off, guess what? You do not have to count it in your debt to income ratio. Wow. So that means if you have a bill, you paying $100 a month, $1,200 a year. If you pay that bill down to at least $900 to $1,000, that $100 a month you paying does not go into your debt to income ratio. See, nobody sit down and give you the game. So something such as just paying 2 months up on a bill automatically put you in a house. And guess what? It increased your score, but nobody give you the game. Let me give you the last nugget on this. Also, too, if you have any credit card or installment debt, as many as you can, pay them down to at least 30%. So whichever one you can, whichever one is the smallest amount, pay that one down to 30%. Boom, knock out the other one. Why? Because now that is the fastest thing, in addition to some of the things I just shared with you, such as putting your rent history on your credit report, 10 months down on the bill, and the 30% utilization on credit cards or installment is the fastest thing that can boost your credit through the roof. There's other things that you need to do, but we're telling you what you need to do right now to get you a home. So if you're renting, you can own a home. It's time to become an owner, not a loaner. And the last thing, you need to sit down again, be a professional, get a professional like me so you get professional results. You want to make for sure that you get at least pre-qualified so you can get pre-approved. We talk about that all in the book. Hey, let us give you the book. Let me give a gift to you. Go to makingithappen0tohero.com and make for sure we're going to pay for the book. You just pay for the shipping and handling. And as I say all the time, good things come to those who wait, but only what's left over from those who hustle. Again, my name is Fahim Muhammad, the Freedom Coach. The hustle is for free, the game is for a fee. Make sure if you want more information, comment below. We'll send you the sheet, or just go to, get our free webinar at financialtradesecrets.com. Free yourself and your dreams will follow. I'm out.